And we're good. Okay.
Can we do any magic tricks?
Not today.
Please.
I
I
didn't
don't know
charge
how
my
to
magic
get-
wand.
I don't know how to get this little walk out of here.
Oh, well, we can get that out later. Hi everybody, how are you today? Let me know if you're here and we can get started with our story today. We've got a good book. We have Dirty Bertie. This book is guaranteed to make you laugh.
Mommy, look, he's eating a fairy floss with all those
Look at the picture on the back. Can you see that on the back of the book? There's a fairy floss and it's got all kinds of gross things in it. There's spiders and lolly wrappers and a can and leaves and sticks and worms. Oh, yuck. Hi, Isabel and Evelyn and Tara and Charlotte and Oliver and Elia and Mav.
Elia, I was talking to you on the phone.
You were just a second ago. How about that? Well, we've got some cool things today to show you. And I thought, hi Tommy and Huddy, I thought we would start with a song about a worm. Are you going to help me sing this song?
Yes.
All right, over you go. It's called Herman the Worm. Are you ready?
No, not Herman the Worm.
What?
Herman the Worm.
Is that what I just said?
No.
What did I say?
Worm.
Hey, they rhyme. Worm. Rhyming words.
Yeah!
Hi, Mum and Alison and Daisy and Emerald.
Hi.
All right, come back over here because if you walk over there, they can't see you. Okay, so we're going to sing Herman the Worm. And if you don't know this song, that's okay. You can just listen. But if you do know the song, you can join in. Are you ready? It goes like this. I was sitting on the fence post, tapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said he swallowed one grape.
Fruit.
Yep, one grape. I was sitting on the fence post, tapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said he swallowed 2 mandarins. I was sitting on the fence post, tapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said he swallowed 3 apples. I was sitting on the fence post, tapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said he swallowed 4
cucumbers.
I was sitting on the fence post, tapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the Worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said I swallowed 5
watermelons.
Is that a watermelon?
A pineapple.
Pineapples! I was sitting on the fence post, tapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 chomp. Playing with my yo-yo, do-up, 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 do-up. Watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I burped. Very good. So Herman the worm got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but then he burped and he got smaller and smaller and smaller. Hi Sophie, hi Tommy, hi Auntie Lyndall and Michelle. Can you say hello?
Hi.
Come and sit down. Sophie from dancing is watching.
Hi, Star.
All right, today we're going to read Dirty Bertie by David Roberts. Can you see that picture on the front?
Who's David Robert?
He's the author. He's the man that wrote the story.
Who wrote the other story?
What other story?
The chicken story.
Pamela Allen. That's the one we read yesterday. Dirty Bertie. This is Bertie. He used to have dirty habits. Can you see Bertie there? If Bertie saw a sweet on the floor, he would pick it up and eat it. But Bertie's mum would shout, "No, Bertie! That's dirty, Bertie!"
I was doing it too loud.
Oh my goodness. Can you see that? Would you pick up a lolly from the ground and eat it?
No.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
If Bertie had a boogie up his nose, he would try and pick it out. But Bertie's dad would shout, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie." You see that? Yuck. Do you pick boogies out of your nose?
I do sometimes.
You do. Yeah,
But I
you're
have to
guilty.
wash my hands.
That's right, good remembering. Bertie liked to go hunting for slugs and worms in the garden and play with them. But Bertie's big sister Susie would shout, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie!" Do you pick up worms in your garden?
No.
Yes, you do. You did the other day, actually. We do at preschool sometimes. Sometimes Bertie's dog would lick his face, so Bertie would lick him back. But Bertie's gran would shout, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie!" If Bertie saw his cat do a wee on the flower bed, Bertie would do a wee on the flower bed too. But everyone would shout, "No, Bertie, that's dirty, Bertie!" Look, he's doing a wee outside. Sometimes that's okay if it's at your own house. But if you do it at preschool, that's not okay. We have to use the toilets. Bertie soon learned not to wee on the flower bed. What happened? What did they do?
They turned the sprinkler on.
We turned the sprinkler on and he got a wet bottom. Hi, Blake. Or play with slugs and worms. Uh-oh, what happened? His sister tipped a whole bucket of worms on his head.
Look, she's a mean one.
You think so?
Yeah.
She looks a bit mean there, but it's called karma. Or eat sweets off the floor. What happened to Bertie when he ate that lolly on the ground?
He got a green face.
He's not feeling very well. Or even lick the dog's face. Look at his tongue. Can you see that? He's got dog hair all over his tongue. But there's one dirty habit that Bertie cannot stop. When no one is looking, he still picks boogies out of his nose. And sometimes, you see him there? Sneaky. Sometimes he eats them. Ew! Yuck! Do you eat your boogers? Yuck! Look at Bertie. He's eating that big green booger. Oh dear. Look, there's the puppy dog. He's got slugs and worms following him. Oh no, there's a slug on the wall. The end. Did you like that book? That is a very funny book that always makes us laugh. Hi Abby and Byron and Henry. So I thought today, actually I'm going to show you in this story, Bertie wears a hat. A hat made out of newspaper. And if I go a bit further in the book, you can see that Bertie's hat, made out of newspaper, gets covered in worms and slugs. Ugh. So I thought we could make a hat just like Bertie's, but not using real worms and slugs. So I have here a newspaper hat, and I have my pretend slugs and worms. Do you want to wear the hat? All right, Lucy's going to wear our worm hat. Oh, you look just like Dirty Bertie. I have to call you Dirty Lucy.
No.
So, what you will need to make your hat, you will need one piece of newspaper. If you don't have newspaper, you could use 2 bits of A3 paper glued together, or 4 bits of A4 paper glued together. If you don't want to waste paper, you might have some old magazines or some old paintings or drawings that you don't need anymore that you could reuse and make one of these hats. So, what we need to do first is we're going to fold it in half. So we have one big piece of newspaper. So we're going to fold it in half, then we're going to fold it in half again, and just like that. Then we're going to open it up. And now we have a line from where we folded it, so we know where the middle is. We're going to make sure that the bottom is opened, and the top is where it's folded. So we're going to fold the tops down into a triangle. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Thank you. Right, there we go. So now we have a shape that kind of looks like a house. What we need to do now is lift up one of the folds from the bottom and put it over the top of our triangle folds. Like this. And we're going to do the same on the back. We're going to fold that up just like that. So now you have a hat.
Yeah, it could be my hat.
Yep, hang on.
But
what I did with our hat yesterday, I put some sticky tape over these bits to help keep it up all together. So I'm just going to do that, and that helps it from falling down. So we'll put some sticky tape on there. There we go. So now those bits won't fall down. Then, if you want to add some slugs and worms, we just used some curling ribbon. Hi Auntie Louise and Uncle Bruce, they're watching. We used some curling ribbon and some normal ribbon, but you can use whatever you can find. You could use leaves or sticks, or you could use pipe cleaners, or you could use paper bits, whatever you have at home that you want to use. Well, I didn't get my scissors, so I'll use my hands. So we've got little bits, and you can either glue them on with some glue, or you can stick them on with some sticky tape. So I'm going to stick on a bug there, and I'm going to stick on another bug over here, another worm.
I just want 4 worms.
You want 4, okay. Well, how many have we got?
2.
So how many more do we need?
4.
So if we have 2,
We need 3.
We need 1, 2. How many more worms do we need?
3 and 4.
So 1, 2, and we need number 3 and number 4. So we need 2 more worms. So we've got 2. And then we've got 3. We'll sticky tape him on here. And 1 more makes 4. 4. Right. Good one. So now we have 4 worms on our funny Dirty Bertie hat. You ready? You put yours on. Where'd the other one go? Here. Well, thank you for watching today, guys. You might want to make your own Dirty Bertie hat, or maybe you might want to make something else out of the Dirty Bertie story. We also tried to make a Dirty Bertie lollipop, and we just got a piece of paper and stuck all yucky things to it. It was very funny. So maybe you might want to do that. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Hi, Chloe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with another book. If you have something that you might want us to read, or something that you might want us to follow up on, let us know and we will try and do that. Okay, bye.